Hey guys, it's Loey. Today's video is going to be an extremely long Friday favorites and fails because for once I have fails. And I don't just have like one or two, so it's going to be a relatively long video. I have a lot of things that I've been loving this week. It was a great week, so I hope you all enjoyed your time, and I hope most of you are off from school and you're having a great summer. My first favorite is probably my hair. I cut 2 inches off the bottom, not that you can even tell, it's still like obscenely long. And I got bangs, and I couldn't decide whether or not I wanted straight across bangs or I wanted like side cut bangs, so I just went ahead and I did the straight across bangs because I can just, you know, part them on the side and have the side swept bangs, but just slightly shorter. So I really love it. I hope you guys do too. I posted a photo on Instagram on Wednesday, and most people really seem to like it, so yeah, I am a blonde Zooey Deschanel now. Alright, my first favorite. This is the Real Techniques Beauty Blender dupe sponge thing. I really don't know what it's called if you want to know the truth. The packaging is like behind me on my nightstand and I'm too lazy to go and get it. But it is just the Beauty Blender dupe from Real Techniques. I picked this up from ULTA this week. You will see it in an upcoming haul. And basically what happened was, originally, I picked up the ULTA sponge, which actually has not been cleaned since my last use because I plan on never using it again. I just kept it for like showing you purposes. This is absolute crap, and like I was just so surprised to see that ULTA could make something so horrible. It's hard. Even with like the water inside of it, it just felt awful on the skin. So I went back and I picked up the Real Techniques Beauty Blender dupe, and I love it because it has the large flat side for really bouncing the foundation on the skin, and then you can flip it over to the like pointy side for underneath the eyes and areas where you need a little bit more control. It makes my foundation look so natural, so beautiful, and I have been using this here recently with my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation. I just ran out of this bottle and I bought a new one in a new color because I got tanner this summer. But it really does make my foundation look beautiful on the skin, and I will have an upcoming foundation routine really soon for you guys. Another item you will see in an upcoming haul is this NYX blush in the color Apricot. I stepped on mine. It was on the floor. I stepped on it. The top of it broke, but the powder is obviously okay. I just will never be able to travel with it ever. It is just a beautiful peachy apricot, truly an apricot pink blush, and I have this on my cheeks today. I'm going to build it up a little bit because it truly is just a very soft, light color. And I love NYX powder blushes. They never fail to just amaze me, but it honestly is one of my new favorite colors. I think it's going to be beautiful for the summer, especially with more of a tan. It just looks very natural and very pretty on the cheeks, and I'm quite loving it. So happy I picked it up, not so happy that I broke it within about 20 seconds of owning it. Something I'm wearing today is my Urban Decay Lip Junkie lip gloss, and this is in the color Wallflower. I had a full size of this. I went through a full size of this. It is an amazing, amazing nude shade. I'm wearing it over something else that I'm going to be mentioning a bit later, but I really, really love this color. I think that it is just a really nice neutral on me. It's maybe a bit darker than like my typical very light skin tone nudes, but I kind of like that, especially over maybe lighter lipsticks, just to give it a little bit more dimension and tone it down the slightest bit. I love that they are minty. I love that they last forever. I even like the actual application because they're so small, these little minis that you get with like palettes and stuff. And I like the fact that it's a slanted little squeezy tube as opposed to the ones that are just round, because you can actually apply it on your lips and it's not insanely difficult. So absolutely been loving it. I'm dropping it, but it is just one of my favorite colors, one of my favorite products. Urban Decay really and truly can do no wrong with this. Is one of my favorite products from them. Okay, so this is something I have been loving since I have been in Georgia. It is the Dove Hair Therapy Nutritive. I'm so blonde. Nutritive Solutions Daily Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner System. So what happened was I left my shampoo and conditioner back home in Kansas, and this is what these look like, by the way. And I was planning on buying more when I got here, and I wound up just using my little brother's one night because he has very dry hair as well. It really runs in our family. He has trouble with eczema as well, so his scalp is really dry, his hair is really dry, his skin is super dry. So I wound up borrowing his shampoo and conditioner just for one night, and I fell in love. I cannot get over how good that the system is. It makes my hair feel so hydrated, so silky and soft, and just I honestly cannot get over it. I cannot believe my little brother introduced me to this, and it's something that I really, really am so excited about. I went out and I purchased it for myself, and I just think it's amazing. It just makes my hair feel fantastic. And what I actually truly love about this is it adds enough moisture to the point where I can actually, for once, wash my hair every 3 days. I've told you guys before, usually I was only able to wash it like once a week, and twice a week was typically pushing it because my hair is so dry. And with this, it adds so much moisture in that I can actually wash it more frequently. So I like that. I love this system. I highly recommend it if you have obscenely dry hair, and I'm really excited about it. So thanks to my little Bubba there for introducing that one to me. I wore the Milani Statement Lipstick in Fruit Punch 2 times this week, but honestly, every time that I wear this, I just remember how much I love it. It is truly a beautiful, classic mid-tone pink, and it's a little bit brighter now that I have a bit more of a tan. I think it just looks gorgeous against my skin tone, and I just really like it. I think that the Milani Statement Lipsticks are honestly incredible. I really and truly think that they can do no wrong. I haven't had a color yet where I wasn't like, yes, on board, holy grail for life. This lipstick range is amazing, but I really love Fruit Punch for the color itself. It's very comfortable on the lips, lasts forever. When it starts to wear off, it honestly isn't so different from my natural lip color that you can like tell really badly. And I just love it. There's really not much else to say. I know it's just like a basic kind of mid-tone, maybe a little bit of a brighter pink, but it's incredible, and if you don't already own it, you need it. One final favorite until we kind of get into more fail items, and this is a dress that I left here in Georgia. This is from Marc by Marc Jacobs, and it obviously is a black dress with cream lip prints all over. And I remember I was shopping at this little boutique in Athens, Georgia called Heary's, and I saw this on the clearance rack, and it was already marked down to like $60, and then it was like 70% off of all clearance. And I was like, you know, I really, really liked it. And especially for something that was a name brand, I was like, you know what, I'm all about that life. I'm gonna pick this up. And I was a senior in high school, and I must have worn the living crap out of this. It's just a little tube top dress, and it flares out into a skirt. I just love it. It's in a size medium, by the way. I know that you probably can't find this exact dress anywhere anymore. I did just want to like sing its praises because I have missed it so much. I did not know that I missed it when I was packing when I originally left Georgia like a year and a half ago. My God, it's been so long. It feels so weird to say that. But I honestly used to wear the crap out of it. I've been wearing it to the beach a lot. I've just been wearing it knocking around town. It's very well made. It's really adorable. It's an easy piece to kind of dress up or dress down. And I honestly don't find that it's too juvenile. I kind of looked at it and I was like, maybe that's a little bit too young for me now, but I really don't think so. So absolutely love this. So happy to have this back in my life. And it's just a piece that I honestly think I'm going to treasure forever. It was one of my first real name brand pieces. It wasn't like my very first like piece from Marc Jacobs, but it was the first one that I fell in love with as much as I did. So really love it. Such a huge fan of Marc Jacobs. He's like my favorite designer in the entire world. And yeah, that's actually it for favorites. Okay, so this is a weird favorites and fails because I told you I had a couple of fails. None of them are truly fails though. They're just not products I was obsessed with. And sadly enough, they were all from my Glossy box, which I was so excited about. But they're just not products I'm like over the moon about. They all have good parts to them, so I'm going to tell you everything about them. But the first one that I tried this week was my Novex Extra Deep Hair Cream. This was the olive oil version, and it was supposed to be hair food. And it was a big tin foil thing like this. I mentioned in my Glossy box that my cat actually bit the top part of it, and she did not enjoy the taste at all. It was a really light, I think you can kind of see the leftover in there. It was a light cream style product, and it was very thick. There was a ton of it, so it actually did cover my whole head. But I found this did absolutely nothing for me. I mean, just nothing. I enjoyed, again, this Dove Hair Therapy Moisture Conditioner more than I did the olive oil treatment. And I had to leave this on my hair for like 25 minutes. I don't feel like it did anything for my hair. I have very, very thick, very dry hair. It's extremely long, obviously. I just don't think this did much of anything, and I wouldn't waste my money on it. It was a cool little treatment, I guess, and maybe like it did actual things for the health of my hair, but my hair felt no nicer when I had it on there. So not a huge fan of that. Probably would not recommend that one to anyone. I will try the argan oil and probably mention that to you in next week's favorites. That's the other reason I really wanted to mention these things, is even though they're not like true fails, these are all products I told you guys that I would get back to you on. So yeah, not a huge fan. When I opened up my Glossy box and saw this lipstick for the first time, I was so obscenely excited. I actually thought I was gonna die. It is the Mirabella, I don't know what it's actually called. It's their lipstick in the color Collected. So it is just a light nude pink. I'm wearing this today, and I gotta tell you guys, it's not truly a fail because it's still a beautiful color, but I feel like, you know, I swatched it on my hands and I was like, that's so creamy, it's so pigmented, oh, I love. It just doesn't show up on my lips very much, and I really have to build it up. And then once I get a color, I don't know, I looked at this and I was like, that's beautiful, but it's truly not that opaque on the lips, and I don't really know why. It looks so much more pigmented on my hand, but just, you know, once it transfers to the lips, it's like, oh, whatever. I still really do like it, and it's still a product I'm definitely going to use because I really like the lip combination I got today with this and the Urban Decay lipstick or lip gloss in Wallflower. Not something I would waste my money on. If you got it in your like glossy box, I like it okay. It's a nice formula. I like the like actual feeling of it. It's just not nearly as opaque as I thought it was going to be, and I don't like the color as much as I thought I would, so that's kind of disappointing, but I still do, you know, it's not a horrible product, it's just something I wanted to get back to you on. The last thing is the Lauren B Beauty nail polish remover pads, and when I got these I was so excited, and I actually had like really chipped nails, and I was in the car with my mom and she was driving, and I was like, oh, I'll just like take off the rest of my nail polish because I have these nail polish remover pads. And okay, so one thing I will really give them is they are ultra hydrating. Like, they make your cuticles and your nails feel amazing when you use them. Like, it feels so good. But I honestly think that if someone is going to be using something like this, they don't want something greasy and hydrating and thick on their hands. They want something that is going to remove their nail polish and then they want to be done with it. This left behind residue really badly. It really did not remove my nail polish well at all. I really had to scrub, and it probably took me almost 10 minutes to get like very, very minimal chipped nail polish off of all, you know, 10 nails. And I'm gonna keep it because I think it'll be good for emergencies, and like I said, it felt amazing. My like nails and cuticles felt so hydrated, and like I looked at them and they were like glossy and amazing, and even when I washed my hands it still like felt so good. But I don't know, in my mind I don't think that that's what this product should be like, and I'm just not a huge fan. That was a pretty large favorites and fails video, so I hope you guys made it till the end. If you did, make sure to give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. I love you guys so much, and until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye!